Hello friends, this is Praveen. Welcome to our YouTube channel. In previous lecture we have studied the definition of dot product by geometrical and component method. We have also studied about the properties of the dot product as well as angle formula and projection formula. In today's lecture we are going to solve the numericals based on the dot product. So let's start how to solve the numericals based on the dot product. So question number 1 is what? If a vector equals to 4i cap minus 2j cap plus 3k cap and vector b equals to 2i cap minus 3j cap plus 5k cap, then what is the value of a vector dot b vector? So a vector dot b vector is what? A vector dot b vector equals to value of a vector, that is 4i cap minus 2j cap plus 3k cap, dot what is b vector? It is 2i cap minus 3j cap plus 5k cap. Now as I know, the dot product by component definition is equal to ax bx plus ay by plus az bz. Therefore using this definition I can write a vector dot b vector equals to ax bx. What is ax? It is 4. What is bx? It is 2. And plus what is ay? It is minus 2 into by is minus 3. And what is az? It is 3. And what is bz? It is 5. So if I simplify, I get what? 4 2s are 8 and 2 3s are 6 and minus minus will be plus and plus 3 5s are 15. Now after simplifying I get what? 15 plus 6 21 and 21 plus 8 29. This is what? Value of a vector dot b vector. This is quite easy question. You have to only substitute the value of ax bx ay by az bz in this formula and you'll get the final answer as 29. Now let's see what is the question number 2. Alright, so question number 2 is, if the magnitude of two vectors are 2 and 3 and the magnitude of their scalar product is 3 root 2, then find the angle between two vectors. So first of all I will write the given data. What are given? We have given mod of vector A equals to 2, mod of vector B equals to 3, and I have given the magnitude of dot product, that is a vector dot b vector equals to 3 root 2. Then what I have to find? I have to find what is theta. See, I have given the magnitude of the two vectors and dot product and I need to find the angle between the two vectors. Therefore I will apply the geometrical definition of the dot product. So according to geometrical definition, a vector dot b vector equals to mod of a vector into mod of b vector cosine of theta. Therefore cos theta is what? Cos of theta equals to a vector dot b vector divided by mod of a vector into mod of b vector. If I substitute the value of a vector dot b vector, then it is 3 root 2 divided by mod of a vector is 2 into mod of b vector is 3. Now 3 will get cancelled from both the numerator and denominator and this is equal to what? Square root of 2 upon 2, and therefore I can write here cos theta equals to root 2 upon 2 can be written as root 2 into 2, root 2 into root 2, that is equal to 1 by root 2, and therefore cos of theta equals to cos of 45 degree and therefore theta is equal to what? 45 degree. So angle between two vectors is 45 degree. Alright, this is question number 2, which is also quite easy question. So friends, question number 3 is what? A constant force 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap Newton produces a displacement of 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap meter. What is the work done? So let's write the values given. what we have given, we have given force vector which is equal to 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap, and same value is given for the displacement. Suppose displacement is represented by s vector, therefore I can write s vector equals to 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap. Now what I need to find? I need to find what is the work done by the force F. So as I know by the definition of work done, the work done is dot product of force and displacement, because work is a scalar quantity. So I have to take the dot product of force and displacement, and therefore I can write here what is force. It is 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap dot 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap, and this is equal to what? Ax bx plus ay by plus az bz. Therefore I can write here 2 into 2 plus 3 into 3 plus 4 into 4, and therefore I get what? Square of 2, that is 4, square of 3, that is 9, square of 4, that is 16, and this is what? 25 plus 4, that is 29. Therefore work done is what? 29. And what is SI unit of work done? It is joule. So work done by the force in displacing a body or in producing the displacement S is equal to 29 joule. 29 joule. Alright, so this is question number 3rd. So now what is question number 4th? For what value of m vector A equals to 2i cap plus 3j cap minus 6k cap is perpendicular to vector B, which is 3i cap minus mj cap plus 6k cap. So what are given? We have given the vector A and vector B, and what we need to find what is the value of m, and we have given here A vector is perpendicular to B vector, and as I know by the properties of the dot product, if two vectors are orthogonal vectors or perpendicular to each other, then their dot product is equal to 0. So I can take here A vector dot B vector is equal to 0. Now if I substitute the value of A vector and B vector in this formula, then I can write here 2i cap plus 3j cap minus 6k cap dot B vector, which is 3i cap minus mj cap plus 6k cap equals to 0, and this is equal to what? Ax bx plus ay by plus az bz as per component definition of dot product. Therefore I can write here ax into bx, that is 2 3s are 6, plus 3 into minus m, that is minus 3m, and plus minus 6 into plus 6, that is minus 36 equals to 0. Or I can write here minus 3m, 6 minus 36 will be minus 30, that is equal to 0. Therefore I can write here minus 3m equals to 30, and therefore m is equal to 30 divided by minus 3, which simplifies to minus 10. Therefore for m equals to 10, vector A will be perpendicular to the vector B. This is the solution of the question number 4th. Now let's see the question number 5th. So friends, question number 5th is what? If unit vectors A cap and B cap are inclined at an angle theta, then prove that mod of A cap minus B cap is equal to 2 sin theta by 2. So let's see the proof of this question. So I have to prove A cap minus B cap equals to 2 sin theta by 2. So I will use the properties of the self dot product, as I know that A vector dot A vector is equal to mod of vector A the whole square. Therefore I can write here mod of vector A is equal to square root of A vector dot A vector. So if I use this property, then I can write here, suppose this is a vector, vector is what? A cap minus B cap, this is a single vector. So using this property I can write here mod of A vector, mod of A cap minus B cap equals to square root of the self dot product, that is in bracket A cap minus B cap dot in second bracket a cap minus b cap. So if I take the dot product, then I can write here it will be a cap dot a cap, and then I can write here minus b cap dot minus b cap, and then I can write plus a cap dot minus b cap plus minus b cap with the dot product of a cap. And as I know that dot product of two same type of unit vectors is always equal to 1, so it will be 1. And if I multiply minus sign with minus sign, then I can write here plus sign, and dot product of two same type of unit vector will be again plus 1. And now if I take the dot product of a vector with dot product of a cap with minus b cap, then it is equal to what? Plus multiplied by minus, plus multiplied by minus will be minus, and I will take the dot product of a cap with b cap, then I can write here mod of a cap, which is 1, into mod of b cap, which is also 1, into cosine of theta, that is angle between a cap and b cap, which is given theta, so I can write here cos of theta. Similarly, this value can also be written as minus 1 into cos of theta. So if I simplify this value, then I can write here 1 plus 1 2, and this will be minus cos theta, that is minus 2 cos of theta. Now let's solve this value. So this is equal to what? Square root of 2 will be common, and I can write here 1 minus cos theta, or this is equal to square root of 2 into 1, and this value will be equal to what? This value can be written as, using half angle formula, I can write here 1 minus 2 sine square theta by 2. Therefore I can write here square root of 2, if I open the bracket, then this value will be equal to 1 minus, and minus minus will be plus 2 sine square theta by 2, and therefore it is equal to what? Minus will be plus 1 minus 1 will get cancelled, and I get what? 2 2s are 4 sine square theta by 2, and if I take the square root of this value, then I get 2 sine theta by 2, which is equal to what? Which is the value of a cap dot minus mod of a cap minus b cap. Therefore I can write here a cap minus b cap equals to 2 sine theta by 2. This is the proof of this question. So question number 6 is what? Find the angle between force vector f equals to 3i cap plus 4j cap minus 5k cap, and displacement vector, that is d vector, equals to 5i cap plus 4j cap plus 3k cap unit. Also find the projection of f vector on d vector. So now let's solve this question. What we have given, f vector and d vector. So I need to find the cos of theta. So here I can write here cos theta is equal to f vector dot d vector divided by mod of f vector into mod of d vector. And this is equal to what? This is equal to, what is f vector? It is 3i cap plus 4j cap minus 5k cap dot, what is d vector? It is 5i cap plus 4j cap plus 3k cap divided by mod of f vector. So mod of f vector is what? It is square root of 3 the whole square plus 4 the whole square plus square of minus 5 into square root of, what is mod of d vector? It is square of 5 plus square of 4 plus square of 3, and therefore I can write here a vector dot b vector in component form is ax bx plus ay by plus az bz. Therefore I can write here 3 into 5, that is 15, plus 4 into 4 that is 16, and minus 5 into 3 minus 15 divided by square root. This will be what? Square root of 9 plus 16 plus 25 into square root of 25 plus 16 plus 9, and this value will be equal to minus 15 plus 15 will get cancelled, and we will get what? 16 divided by what will be this value? This is 9 plus 16 25, 25 plus 25 50. This will be root 50, and into same value I will get in the second root 50, and therefore I can write here 60 upon 50, or I can write here, if I divide it by 2, then I get what? 8 upon 25. This is the value of cos theta. Therefore theta is equal to what? Theta is equal to cos inverse 8 upon 25. Using log table I can get the value of the theta. Now second, I need to find the projection of f vector on d vector. So projection of f vector on d vector in scalar form, I am not taking in vector form, I am taking in scalar form, is equal to mod of f vector into cos theta, and therefore it is equal to, what is mod of f vector? It is root 50 into what is cos theta? Cos theta I have taken here, I have got 8 upon 25. Therefore this is equal to what? This is equal to 8 root 50 divided by 25. This is what? Projection of f vector on d vector in scalar form. I can also rationalize this value. So if I rationalize, then I get what? This is equal to 8 into 50 divided by 25 into root 50, and this is equal to 25 2s are 50 and is equal to 60 root 50. This is the projection of scalar projection of f vector on d vector. Okay, question number 7, we have to prove what is given. Show that mod of square of the mod of vector a plus vector b minus square of the mod of vector a minus vector b is equal to 4 times of the dot product of vector a and vector b. So now let's see the proof of this question. Now to prove this, I will take the left hand side of the above question, which is mod of vector a plus vector b the whole square minus mod of vector a minus vector b the whole square, and this is equal to, using the self dot product property, I can write here this value is equal to a vector plus b vector dot a vector plus b vector, and this value is equal to a vector minus b vector. There is no mod. In previous question I have solved this similar to that this question. This is equal to a vector minus b vector dot a vector minus b vector, and therefore I can write here it is a vector dot a vector plus b vector dot b vector, and here I get a vector dot b vector plus b vector dot a vector, and here I get minus in bracket a vector dot a vector and plus b vector dot b vector, because minus sign will be plus, and minus a vector dot b vector and minus b vector dot a vector, and therefore it is equal to what? This is self dot product, therefore it is square of a plus square of b plus this value is what? This b vector dot a, as I know the properties of the dot product, it obeys the commutative law. So b vector dot a vector is a vector dot b vector, therefore these two values can be added and I get a vector dot b vector, and if I open the bracket, then I get what? A vector dot a vector is square of a, and b vector dot b vector is plus b square, and multiplying with minus sign will be minus b square, and these two values will be added because dot product obeys the commutative law. Therefore I can write here this value will be minus 2a vector dot b vector, and if I open the bracket, there is minus sign, then this will be plus 2a vector dot b vector. These two values will get cancelled because there is plus and minus sign. So I can write here 2a vector dot b vector plus 2a vector dot b vector, that is 4 times of vector a dot vector b, and this is equal to what? Right hand side. This is what proof of the question number 7. Okay, so question number 8 is what? Show that vector a equals to I cap minus 5j cap and vector b equals to 2i cap minus 10j cap are parallel to each other. This question can be proved using two ways. Number one, I need to find out the cos theta. If theta will be 0, then these two vectors will be parallel to each other. So using first method, I can write here cos theta is equal to a vector dot b vector divided by mod of a vector into mod of b vector, and this is equal to what is a vector? It is I cap minus 5j cap dot 2i cap minus 10j cap divided by square root of a vector, mod of a vector, which is equal to square root of square of 1 plus square of minus 5. In second root, I get what? Mod of b vector, which is square of 2 plus square of minus 10, and this equals to 1 into 2, that is 2, and minus 5 into minus 10, that is plus 50, divided by, in first root I get what? Square of 1 plus square of minus 5, which is 25 plus 1, 26. In second root I get what? Square of 2, that is 4, and square of 10, that is 100, that is 104, and this value is equal to what? 52, divided by, here I get square root of 26, and 104 can be written as square root of 2 into square root of 52, and therefore I get what? 52 divided by square root of 26 into root 2 is square root of 52 into square root of 52. Therefore the denominator will get rationalized, and I get what? 52 divided by 52, that is equal to 1. Therefore cos theta is equal to 1, and hence I get theta equals to 0 degree, and therefore I can write here a vector is parallel to b vector, or a vector and b vector are parallel to each other, because theta is 0, so both vectors are collinear vectors, both are parallel to each other. This is what first method. In second method, if a vector is given ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap, and b vector equals to bx I cap plus by j cap plus bz k cap, and if vector a is parallel to vector b, then ax upon bx is equal to ay upon by is equal to az upon bz. That is the ratio of the coefficients of I cap, j cap and k cap must be same, and using this property I can prove these two vectors. So here I will take ax upon bx and ay upon by. If both are same, then I can say that a vector and b vector both are parallel to each other. So here what is ax upon bx? Ax upon bx is equal to, what is coefficient of I? It is 1, and what is coefficient of I in vector B, it is 2. And now let's take AY upon BY, and this is equal to what? It is minus 10, sorry, it is minus 5, and this is what? Minus 10, and this is again 1 by 2. Therefore AX upon BX is equal to AY upon BY, and therefore I can write here A vector is parallel to B vector. What I told that if the two vectors are given in component form, if two vectors are parallel to each other, then AX upon BX must be equal to AY upon BY and must be equal to AZ upon BZ. Conversely, I can say that if AX upon BX is equal to AY upon BY is equal to AZ upon BZ, then the two vectors are parallel to each other. So I have taken the converse statement. I have calculated AX upon BX and AY upon BI, and I have got both equal to each other. Therefore these two vectors are parallel to each other. So question number 9 is what? If A vector and B vector are two non-collinear unit vectors, remember these two are unit vectors, and mod of A vector plus B vector, that is mod of unit vector A plus unit vector B, is equal to root 3. It is given in arrow form, but both are unit vectors. Vector A and vector B both are unit vectors. You have to keep in mind. Then find the value of A vector minus B vector dot to A vector plus B vector. So let's solve this question. Here I have given mod of A vector plus B vector equals to square root 3. And as I know that mod of A vector plus B vector is what? It is square root of A vector plus B vector dot A vector plus B vector using the property of self dot product, and this is equal to square root of 3. And if I am squaring this equation from both sides, then I get what? A vector plus B vector dot A vector plus B vector, and this is equal to 3, and this value is equal to, as I have solved in previous question, this value is equal to what? It is A vector dot A vector plus B vector dot B vector plus 2 A vector dot B vector, and this is equal to what? 3. As A vector is a unit vector, so dot product of self dot product of unit vector is always equal to 1. So this value will be equal to 1 because this is unit vector, dot product of unit vector, dot product of two same type of unit vector, and this value is equal to what? 1, and this value is also equal to what? 1, plus I get here 2A vector dot B vector, and this is equal to 3, and therefore I get what? 2A vector dot B vector is equal to 3. 1 plus 1 is minus, 1 plus 1 is 2, and on other side it will be minus. Therefore I get what? 2A vector dot B vector is equal to 1, and therefore I get A vector dot B vector is equal to 1 by 2. This is the value of A vector dot B vector. Now let's find out this value. So A vector minus B vector dot 2A vector plus B vector will be equal to what? This is equal to 2 times of A vector dot A vector plus this will be A vector dot B vector plus I will get here minus B vector dot 2A vector, and plus I get what? Minus B vector dot B vector. So I can write here this is equal to 2 into this is self dot product of unit vector, and this value is what? 1, and here I get what? This is equal to A vector dot B vector, and this value will be what? Minus 2A vector dot B vector, because scalar product is commutative, and here I get what? Minus self dot product of B vector, because B vector is unit, then this value will be minus 1. So I get what? 2 into 1, that is 2, minus 1 will be what? Plus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1, and here I get what? A vector dot B vector minus A vector a vector dot b vector minus 2 times of a vector dot b vector, which is minus a vector dot b vector, and therefore it is equal to what? 1 minus a vector dot b vector is what? Half. So this value is minus half, and therefore I get value what? Half. So the value of dot product of these two brackets will be what? Half. This is the answer. Okay, so question number 10th is what? A particle moves from position vector r1 vector equals to 3 I cap plus 2 j cap minus 6 k cap to the position vector r2 vector equals to 14 I cap plus 13 j cap plus 9 k cap in meter under the action of a constant force F vector equals to 14 I cap plus j cap plus 3 k cap Newton. Calculate the work done. So here I have given force vector equals to 14 I cap plus j cap plus 3 k cap. And I have given r1 vector which is equal to 3 I cap plus 2 j cap plus minus 6 k cap, and r2 vector is what? It is 14 I cap plus 13 j cap plus 9 k cap, and I need to find work done W is equal to what? So for that I need to find the displacement, even though I have given, since I have given the position vector, therefore displacement vector r12 vector is what? It is r2 vector minus r1 vector, which is equal to what? Which is equal to 14 I cap minus plus 13 j cap plus 9 k cap. This is what? R1, and minus r1 this is what? R2 vector, and minus I need to take r1 vector. So if I take minus, then sign of 3 I cap will be minus, and this will also be minus, and this will be plus. So I can write here minus 3 I cap minus 2 j cap plus 6 k cap, and if I simplify it, I get what? 14 I cap minus 3 I cap, that is 11 I cap plus 13 j cap minus 2 j cap will be 11 j cap, and plus 9 k cap plus 6 k cap will be 15 k cap. This is what? R12 vector. Therefore work done is what? Work done is dot product of force vector and displacement vector, and this is equal to what? What is force vector? It is 14 I cap plus j cap plus 3 k cap with the dot product of r12 vector, that is 11 I cap plus 11 j cap plus 15 k cap, and this is equal to ax bx, that is 14 into 11 plus ay by, that is 1 into 11 plus az bz, that is 3 into 15, and therefore this value is equal to 14 into 11 is what? 14 ones are 14, carry 1, plus 14 ones are 14 plus 1 15, that is 154, plus 1 into 11 is 11, plus 5 3s are 45, and this is equal to what? 5 plus 1 6 plus 4 10, carry 1, 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 5 10, plus carry 1 11, and 1 plus 1 2. So this is equal to what? 210, and this will be in joules. This is what? Work done. Now question number 11th is what? The force acting on a body is F vector equals to 3 I cap plus 5 j cap plus k cap when its velocity v vector is equal to minus I cap plus 3 j cap plus 6 k cap. Find the power delivered to the body. So first of all, let's write what are given. We have given force vector F vector equals to 3 I cap plus 5 j cap plus k cap, and velocity vector v vector equals to minus I cap plus 3 j cap plus 6 k cap. what I need to find? I need to find what is power. As I know that power delivered by a force to a body is equal to dot product of force vector and velocity vector. Therefore this value is equal to 3i cap plus 5j cap plus k cap with dot product minus I cap plus 3j cap plus 6k cap, and this value is equal to what? 3 into minus 1 plus 5 into 3 plus 1 into 6, and this value is equal to what? Minus 3 plus 15 plus 6, and therefore I get what? 15 plus 6, 21, minus 3, 18. So this is what the value of power, which is 18 unit. Okay, this is last question, and what is that? Find the projection of 8i cap plus j cap in the direction of I cap plus 2j cap minus 2k cap. So for that I will suppose a vector is equal to 8i cap plus j cap and vector b is equal to I cap plus 2j cap minus 2k cap. Now I need to find the projection of a vector in the direction of b vector. So it is not mentioned that whether we have to find the scalar component or vector component. Therefore I will find the scalar component if it is not mentioned. So what is scalar component or scalar projection? Scalar projection of a vector in the direction of b vector is equal to what? It is a vector dot b cap, or this is also equal to a vector dot b vector divided by mod of b vector. Therefore this value is equal to a vector is what? It is 8i cap plus j cap dot, what is b vector? It is I cap dot 2j cap minus 2k cap, and divided by square root of, we need to find the mod of b vector, square root of square of 1 plus square of 2 plus square of minus 2, and this value is equal to what? 8 into 1, that is 8, and 1 into 2, that is 2, and plus I will get 0 because there is no component of j, there is no coefficient of k cap because k cap term is absent. So I will take here the coefficient of k cap as 0, and 0 into minus 2 will be 0, and this is what? Square root of 1 plus 4 plus 4, that is 9. This is equal to 10 divided by what? Square root of 9, and that's equal to 10 by 3. This is what? Scalar projection of a vector in the direction of b vector. So friends, that's all for today. In next lecture we are going to discuss cross product or vector product of the two vectors, which is very important lecture. So thanks for watching my videos. Bye bye.